back to another Creepy Coffee and Conversation. This episode is going to be kind of celebrating my birthday, and we will be discussing some of the amazing gifts I got, and also reviewing Satan's Little Helper, which is one of my favorites.
We'll get to Satan's Little Helper later. Hang on, I'm going to move this water.
Our dog likes to drink our water.
Yeah, if you leave it in a weird spot.
AKA a cup holder.
Yeah, basically. And now Franco took my seat. Move.
She thinks it's his. I mean hers.
Yeah. Okay, so, sorry about that.
Anyway, so we're just going to jump into some of these gifts. I thought I would share it with you guys because they're really unique and really thoughtful. So I can link them down below with your help.
Yeah.
And we can let you guys know where we found some of this stuff, but I think most of it's from Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, you can find most things. Even, like, some of the stuff that I got her for her birthday. If you're watching this, her birthday was a few days ago.
Can you set this over there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, yeah, there's a couple things that are, thank you for holding my coffee as I put your coffee down. Yeah, so some of the gifts I gave Kelly, I was, like, kind of sketched out, because there's some things, especially on Amazon and certain companies, that just, like, make things super cheap and, like, be like, they would put, like, a reasonable price for, like, someone making something online, and then you get it, you're like, this is it. So
right.
I was worried about, like, a couple things I got her, but they turned out to be pretty cool. So.
Yeah. So, I'm going to start out with one of my favorites. So, this actually ended up coming late. I just got it yesterday, but it's so pretty. So, it is a little, like, jewelry trinket box. The inside is red, and it's a black heart that's, like, surrounded by black roses. And then there's, like, a little skeleton couple that are, like, holding each other. And the box that came in, I guess this item was called To Have and To Hold, which is so punny and cute and sweet. So I love this. I can keep some of my favorite jewelry pieces in it, and I'm going to use it all the time. But that was really sweet of him.
You have no shortage of jewelry either,
no.
So
I have a lot
that'll
of it.
Definitely help.
Yeah.
And that actually was one of the things I was worried about. I was like, watch it come and be like this cheap little plastic thing.
Or like this big.
Yeah, that like crumples up or something. Yeah, I was worried about that, but came in the box it came in. I was like, oh, this is the one thing.
It's
cool.
actually really, really nicely made. I'm really not sure what company it's from, but he also got me this awesome Killer Clowns pillowcase.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to get a pillow to put in this. It's really soft. And no, he's not giving me the finger.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I'm like, is he giving the finger? I was
actually,
like, it's just this. Well, he has one less finger than most human beings.
Right.
So maybe he is.
Maybe.
But it looks like his index finger.
Yeah. So excuse me.
Hello.
Lay down. So I'm super excited. This will be a good addition to our movie basement room. Basement movie room. So I'm excited to use that. And then he also got me these amazing Universal Studio Killer Clown cups that light up.
Yeah, they because last year Halloween Horror Nights theme was Killer Clowns, which I'm shocked by, because I feel like Killer Clowns is not a super popular movie, but they did like a Halloween Horror Nights theme.
Super cute.
You are so up in our grill right now.
What's new?
Like, lay down. Try to drink coffee, yo.
I'm excited about these cups. I'm like kind of torn. I feel like I should never use them. They're just so cool.
Yeah, it says they're dishwasher safe, but I don't want to take that risk.
I'm not doing that.
So.
And then I also love makeup, and he got me a little Halloween makeup bag. So the zipper's like really nice, and it has little jack-o'-lanterns, bats, moons, cats, spooky trees, spiders, candles, like everything you could ever think of. And it's this really cool, like, what color would you call this? Like green.
It's greenish.
Turquoise-y.
Yeah.
Ish.
But you like that type of color.
Yeah, I do. So this was super sweet, and you can't ever have too many small makeup bags.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I guess I'll share one thing you just like randomly got for us, but
Sure.
I was pretty stoked on it. So I love the movie Night of the Living Dead. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love Night of the Living Dead, and Kelly got me one of the original poster prints, but just a little bit smaller, but she put it in a frame. One thing when she put it in the frame she was disappointed by was the very top. It says "They Won't Stay Dead," which is like the headline of it. So it kind of covers that up, but I still love this, and we have it over right by our TV. So yeah, it's awesome.
It looks cool framed like that. I was expecting it to be a poster, but it's actually like a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone printed a photo of the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Amazon.
Yeah, I
But
think it works.
it's fine. I mean, it's really cute. We have one more coming, a creature poster, and it's like super duper big.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so.
We love that movie.
Not that we don't already have like a ton of stuff on our walls, but this wall behind us is a little off-centered, so I wanted to add a little bit more to the wall to kind of even it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How are you?
I think she's happy.
She is so crazy right now. Oh, thank you.
One of my favorites. I'm so excited about this.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah,
my
how could I
gosh!
forget that? Yeah. So tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, so there is a restaurant in Los Angeles called Beetle House,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
New York and LA.
I'm sorry, New York and LA.
Well, the two biggest cities in the U.S. So
Yeah.
of course.
So it's called the Beetle House Cookbook, and everything in their restaurant is like spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Halloween year round.
Yeah,
You've probably
spooky
seen
theme.
it on Facebook, honestly.
Yeah, there was like some
Video.
that went around and was like viral. Be like, check out this Halloween themed restaurant.
But like honestly, this recipe cookbook is so nicely made.
Mm-hmm.
And the pictures are amazing and the recipes are amazing. It's just a really, really nice. Like honestly, like sometimes I feel like things like this, because it's like Halloween and spooky, the quality of it sometimes is just kind of like subpar, because it's not about like the recipes really, it's more about it being spooky.
Yeah,
but like
it's
this is
more
like
of a gimmick. Yeah.
exactly.
Go ahead.
But this is like the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really cool, and it has like every meals, tons of different ideas, desserts, cocktails. It's just really, really nice. So I'm super excited. The hint he gave me about this gift was that it hopefully will inspire us to do something more. And so I was like, what is it? Like, is it something for YouTube? Like, what the heck is it?
Well, it
I
could be
wasn't
for both.
thinking about cooking and being in the kitchen more. So
Mhm.
we're thinking about giving you guys a little surprise that has a lot to do with this cookbook. So
Yeah, we at least are hoping to do kind of a new series. One thing is, at least I love cooking. Obviously, there's days where it feels like a chore and it's annoying, and a lot of times you just don't feel like cooking. But
Like
I really
last night.
do. I really do like cooking a lot, and so I mean, combining two things I really love is spooky crap and cooking. So the fact that and it's like they have all sorts of stuff, like you can make. There's like mixed drinks where there's like a chapter called Poisons, Potions, and Elixirs, which is just for like
deadly
mixed.
drinks and creepy cocktails.
Yeah, and like there's one recipe in there called Edward Burger Hands, and yeah, it has like normally like in big burgers you have like a knife sticking through it, but it was like a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
I mean, this is like really yummy looking.
mm-hmm.
So plus it smells good, like the paper.
Didn't you get me to smell it?
Not this one. I usually make you smell books, but smell it.
It does smell
For
pretty good.
all of the paper enthusiasts watching this, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Books smell good. Textbooks especially.
Oh yeah, like I mean, yeah, especially like you go into like an antique shop. Obviously, we go in those all the time. But everything has like a certain like old smell.
Yeah, but this isn't old. This is delicious.
Yeah. Would you say it's better than the new car smell?
Depends on what mood you're in.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, new book smell. That's a good thing here.
We could our song Mint Car. We should change it to Mint Book.
Mint book. There we go.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So I got distracted about what I was going to share next, which are these blankets.
Yeah, that's okay. You were pretty psyched on the book. So.
I was. So look, these are our new movie time blankets.
Mm-hmm.
I have The Bride. And Brett has...
I have Frankenstein's Monster. Do you mind holding it up because this crazy girl right here just finally settled down?
These are actually graduation gifts from my mom.
Yeah. I don't know why she got one, like, because it felt like it was partially a gift for me, too.
Well, yeah, it was. You don't have to listen to me complain about writing papers anymore. Congrats!
Yeah.
Here's the blanket!
It's true.
So, yeah, they're both really soft, and this almost covers your whole body.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm like 6'5" and a half. I'm very tall. And so, for the short people out there, count your blessings, because blankets... for tall people are non-existent.
Yeah.
There's like the Big and Tall store, which I hate also because they make clothes for people who are both big and tall, not just tall. And to me, I tell people I'm like a tall glass of water. So.
Tall glass of water?
Yeah, I'm a tall glass of water is like my body type. So it's like, it's impossible for me to find clothes that actually fit me okay.
Do you know what a tall glass of water means?
No. I guess I cut that out.
Yeah.
Why?
A tall glass of water means like a sexy person.
People refer to me as that.
Like, whew, she's a tall glass of water. Like, refreshing and, whew.
Alright, I guess.
So do you really say that?
Yeah, I'm a tall glass of water.
That is so funny.
People have referred to me as a tall glass of water.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I promise. This is an awkward video. Is this sexy coffee and conversation or something?
Okay, anyway. I just needed to tell you. I couldn't not tell you that that's what I meant.
No, I like it. I like that we, can have these weird moments in videos. I feel like it makes them more interesting.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Tilly has her face buried in my arm right now.
Yeah. Would it be too much to ask you to grab me my coffee now that I'm done sharing things?
No.
I don't have anywhere to put my coffee over here, so...
We have a little shelf over here where our VHSs are, and, like, I can actually set it down there.
Yeah, and we're on a couch that's made, like, for 3 people, so...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my foot has pins and needles in it.
What?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. But, yeah, we pretty much, like, went from doing creepy coffee videos in our kitchen to moving down here, in our basement. Or as I like to call it, not purgatory, so below. And so we have 3 floors in our house. Middle floor is purgatory, above is as above, and the basement is so below. Mm-hmm. We're lame.
Are we lame?
I don't know.
This video is so random.
Yeah, comment on this video if you think we're lame. And if we are, that's okay.
So...
moving on, I guess. Or we can talk more random things.
I think we should move on.
Alright, let's move on. So for Kelly's birthday, we did a lot of stuff, but she wanted to watch Satan's Little Helper. Now, if you know anything about Kelly or follow this channel, Kelly loves that movie. And it's definitely an unknown movie. Not a lot of people know about it. If you're like a crazy horror fan, you probably have seen it. But I guess you can share a little story about Satan's Little Helper if you want.
Sure. So, we went to see, what movie did we watch?
Mahoning Drive-In, we saw, we went to 2 nights at Mahoning Drive-In. The first night, the first movie that was showing was a movie called Remote Control.
Thank you.
From the 80s.
Yes.
And very corny, but fun movie.
Very fun. And then the second movie was
Videodrome that night.
Videodrome. But actually right before the movie started, we went to go get some snacks and popcorn and stuff. And there was a guy there sitting at a table, and he had a Satan's Little Helper poster. And Mahoning always has people come in and like sell like magazines, comics, old movies. The guy that makes the VHS tapes of like more modern movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have a number of different vendors through different events, and it's just sold in like where their concessions are.
Right. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that poster. I've never seen one before. I need a Satan's Little Helper poster. And then I was like, but who is that guy? Because I feel like maybe I should know who that is. And people are like introducing themselves to him.
Yeah, people were taking pictures
with that.
Yeah, people were taking pictures with them, and a number of people. I think it was a movie called Squirm, but there was like a couple that was in front of us that took a picture with this guy, and like he was holding up the poster, and so he is a director. And Kelly didn't know who he was. I actually didn't know who he was either.
Yeah.
But I was connecting the dots, like, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he directed these movies.
Yeah. So I said something to him. Like, I was just straight up like, hey, I love Satan's Little Helper. I really feel like I should know who you are. I'm really sorry, but I would like to know, like, what you had to do with this movie, because it's one of my favorites. And at first he was, like, messing with me, and he was like, are you serious? You don't know who I am? And he was like really funny and really nice about it. And then he's like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm Jeff Lieberman. Like, I directed and wrote the movie. So we talked a little bit, and then he asked me what my name was, and he signed my poster, and it says, Kelly, will you be my little helper?
But it's hanging up on our wall here.
And he took a picture with me, and I really liked him. I thought he was really sweet.
Yeah, he was really nice.
Yeah.
So that was... Yeah, Kelly, it was like kind of starstruck after she connected the dots together.
I kept calling him my boyfriend.
Oh my god.
I did, remember?
Yeah, and we're engaged.
Sorry, that's not.
Are we Love Bats in the Belfry? Or
yes!
are we just Bats in the Belfry?
You think I'm gonna leave you for Jeff Lieberman?
Maybe. I mean, you'd be like, make Satan's Little Helper too, please, please.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're in weird moods today.
Yeah. And our dog Franco is being anxious about the outside world again. But yeah, we're here to talk about the movie. So that was just a little story about Kelly meeting Jeff Lieberman. But he wrote and directed Satan's Little Helper, and this came out in the early 2000s, I believe. I think it was 2004. And yeah, so I know you love the movie, but I want to know in depth, like, when you first saw it, like,
okay.
What made you love the movie?
Alright, so this movie is one that Brett had tried to get me to watch multiple times. And when I looked at the cover, I thought, like, it's going to be, like, a super, like, gory, like, cheesy movie. Like, I just don't really feel like it, whatever. So I'm pretty sure I put it off for, like, a whole year. Didn't watch it. And then one day, you brought your stack of DVDs over, and you were like, here's this movie again. Do you want to watch this movie? And I was like, just put it on. He put it on, and I literally instantly fell in love with it. It's so cheesy and so bad.
It's really bad, really low budget, corny.
The acting
is
mother
so bad.
Horrible. The accent that the sister has changes 20 times.
Yeah.
Like, it is just so bad, but in all of the right ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have so much fun watching it. Like, it's just really good. I don't know what else to say about it.
It's funny, too, because this is a movie that if you go to watch it, I think it's a pretty offensive movie for a lot of people for various reasons. but I can't help but think it's hilarious. There's a number of moments where it's like it has some dark humor in it, and you're like, I should not laugh at this, but you can't help but laugh.
Are you talking about like the incest stuff, or?
Not the incest stuff. So there's like a number of incest jokes like in the movie because the little brother who's Satan's little helper like has like this weird crush on his sister who is like away at college who comes home, and there's like a number of like incest jokes.
Yeah.
Like the mom was like, I guess third graders don't know what the word incest means or something.
Yeah, and then like she brings her boyfriend home from college, and the little brother like runs away all upset because the sister was supposed to spend Halloween with him, and so he's like crying, and mom looks back and she's like, he wants to marry her. You're his competition. And it's like
so weird.
Like, I understand that, like, brothers and sisters often look up to their, like, older siblings, but no,
yeah,
that's a little far.
That's a little creepy.
So.
But it's, yeah, there's that. There's a part where, so, like, the kid in this movie who it centers around, he plays a video game called Satan's Little Helper, where he basically just causes all this mischief. And there's a part of the movie where he thinks that he's like playing the game but in real life, so he's like rolling a shopping cart and there's like this like old like crippled lady and he like knocks her over and it's like
20 points.
Yeah, you're normally just like, that's so horrible, but like the way that it's filmed is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I shouldn't laugh at this, but I am.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's stuff like that like through the movie, and I know a number of people are gonna watch this being like, this is horrible.
And then there's, like, this whole scene towards the end of the movie that's, like, this, like, Halloween party. And it is so ridiculous. Like, this woman, the mom, is literally taped up. She's completely bound. She can't walk. She's, like, hopping around the party. Her whole face and nose practically have duct tape over it.
Mm-hmm.
And Satan has her and is, like, moving her around the party. And people are like, oh my gosh, Chiquita, woo, you look so great. And she's like,
yeah, like everyone plays so oblivious.
So stupid. And then there's
movie.
one part where they're just pushing her around and she's just like, and it goes on for so long. And you're just watching it like,
yeah.
Who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, so, yeah, it's a movie where it's like, you feel like you shouldn't like it, but we do. And, like, full disclosure, I don't know if I've told you this, but, like, the very first time I watched it, which was, like, high school, I thought it was terrible, and I didn't think it was funny, and then one day I just randomly, like, put it back on and gave it another chance, and I'm like, why did I not like this movie? This is a fun, stupid movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I wasn't into schlocky stuff in, high school.
And
I was all like, yeah, the Saw movies, yeah. And the Saw movies are just, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not like, I guess I have to be in the mood for like schlocky stuff, but.
Thanks, Frank.
But, I'm always in the mood for Satan's Little Helper.
Yeah. I would just say my one complaint about it is, like, it's not a long movie, but there's definitely a lot of, like, parts where it's like, you could have cut this out and it would have not affected anything.
That's true.
There's just, like, just random extra scenes where you're like, you feel like this would have been on the editing floor. But that's not to complain. Like, the movie is, like, your average length movie. It's, like, an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, there's just, like, parts where I'm like, why is this even in here? But, also another really funny thing was I didn't connect the dots until we just watched it. But, so there's a show on the History Channel, but it's on Amazon Prime, that I started watching called Vikings. And I was watching Satan's Little Helper the other day. I was like, why does this sister look so familiar? She actually plays, like, one of the main characters on Vikings.
That's so sweet.
And it's, like, so weird because, like, you see her as a pretty serious actress, and then in Satan's Little Helper, like, she's terrible. Like, it's really bad. And, but it's, like, I can't fully just blame her because the script of this movie is pretty dumb. But a lot of the acting is so bad. Like, the mom, Like,
she's the worst.
like there's this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's this one part of the movie where the mom just says something, and like if you have subtitles on, it'll just say inaudible speech or something like that.
Because she's just like.
It's like, yeah, and yeah, we just like looked at each other. I think it just glossed over us the first time we watched it together, but we just like looked at each other when seeing that. We were like, what the heck?
We've done it to each other like 10 times since we've seen it.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the look of Satan I kind of like because it's not your typical look
I love
of what you think Satan would look like. He just looks like a goat dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
It's not like the red devil costume with the horns on it. It's not just that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a fun movie though. I don't know. I don't know what else to say on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty much all I have to say. I think you should just give it a shot one day if you feel like having fun.
Yeah, and it is very much a Halloween movie. Like the whole thing is about the day and night of Halloween. Yeah.
And pay attention to, forget the kid's name, but pay attention to the faces he makes throughout the film because.
Oh yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, didn't I say in the beginning like the kid who plays Satan's little helper? I feel like to me, I was like, is it me or does he look like the kid version of R.L. Stein?
He totally does. And now, he doesn't even look like the same person.
Yeah.
Like if you look him up now, but you
Yeah,
are
at the time.
on point.
At the time, I was like, that is kid R.L. Stein
Yep.
who wrote Goosebumps. And I don't know. That was...
They have the same face.
Yeah. I don't know. He has some really, really funny faces.
Very funny expressions.
Cool.
And his forced laughter is also horrible.
Mm-hmm. If you had asked me, though, I'd be like, would you be in a movie called Satan's Little Helper? I'd be like, where do I sign the contract?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Pretty
This
much
has
it.
been a weird video.
This is probably one of the weirdest ones we've ever done.
Yeah.
Let those demons out. Oh my god.
I'm okay.
Why is this happening? Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Brett.
I'm Kelly.
We're Love That's in the Belfry. What's that song by Faith No More? We care a lot. Boom, 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 boom.